Hello, welcome to Big Red Journeys. I'm your host, Big Red, and on today's journey, we're here for the Disneyland After Dark Star Wars Nite. So we're going to check out, have some of the food, see some of the shows, the event, hopefully meet some characters, and overall have a great time with the Force. So, if you care to follow me on this journey, let's go. But just like it was for the Disney Channel night, the Starcade is where you can check in early for the event, but of course this is really only applicable if you're here early enough and you had reservations obviously for the day, which we did. So we're gonna go check in. Well, that was easy enough. We must have just caught it when it opened because look, there's barely anybody here. We were able to get through, check in right over there, get our credentials right over there, and there is some merchandise we'll check out there in a second. We got our credentials. This is a pretty cool, it's a nice little nifty lanyard. It says Star Wars Nite, long time ago in a galaxy far away. That's pretty cool. On the front, it's the light side, because look at the other side. It's the dark side. That is pretty nifty. I like that a lot. And of course, the wristband that you get that they put on you, this is really what's going to determine whether you're part of the event or not. Obviously, Disneyland doesn't close until 8 o'clock, but the event starts at 9 o'clock, but you're allowed 3 hours in ahead of time with the purchase of the event. So there's a lot of intermingling going on until they eventually start filtering people out at the different lands, security, and they'll say, raise your wristbands and show them that you're part of the event. The wristband here, there's a QR code on the ends. Oh, well, you can see it right there. That is when you meet some characters and the Photo Pass members are going to be there, they can simply just scan that. You do get Photo Pass for any of these after-hour events, so you don't have to worry about paying extra if it's not included with your pass. It's free with the ticket that you purchase, so that's really nice. It's a nice little add-on to keep all the memories that you make today. The event guide for today, so it's a nice little, let's open her up real quick. It's going to tell you with some of the exclusive merchandise. So there we got some Pandora charms. We open it up even further to the part that I care most about, and that is going to be the food and the locations in which these foods are being offered. But you can see a whole lot of different food items for us to potentially try, and we will be trying a good amount, a handful of these guys. It's the map that showcases where everything's at, but you can see all the markings, locations of where these things are going to be here on this map. So that's really nice. Here is some of the merchandise. Now they have two things here. This is actually for May the 4th. This is the new shirt that's out there. But this is the hoodie that's specifically for the event for the Disneyland After Dark Star Wars Nite. Got Darth Vader. Here are some of the smaller items. The same type of image of Darth Vader. We got ornament, a cutout magnet. That's actually a pretty cool nifty mug. I kind of like that one a lot. And again, some of the pins. That one's specifically for the night. And then there is the May the 4th be with you pin. That one's not exclusive for the night. Well, now that we're all checked in and ready to go for Star Wars Nite, I'm gonna go change into my costume with a little help of some movie magic. There it is, simple as that. We are ready to go. I am in my Whomping Wampa's X-Wing Squadron. So here's my Wampa pelt. I got my Whomping Wampa shirt. And then of course, most importantly, my helmet. And yes, the Whomping Wampa's insignia. Pretty cool. I actually hand painted the helmet myself. A little proud of that. We already checked in at the Starcade earlier today, but if you're here, you didn't have a reservation, but you're only here for the actual Star Wars event itself, you're allowed 3 hours ahead of time of the event. It's about 6:30 at this moment. So they have the right side of the gates are open. You scan your ticket in, get inside, they'll hand you the wristbands and the credentials that you need for the night. Well, we have a little over an hour to kill before the event actually starts. Well, at least when we order some food, because Trevor, did we not order some food at 8 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
wonderful. So we're going to get some
already
food.
Pre-ordered.
We got some pre-orders. So we're going to get some food in a little bit. But until then, let's enjoy Batuu. Trevor is well dressed as a Sith Lord. Look at this.
Yes, I'm so smiling. I'm the cheery Sith Lord.
He's a cheery. He's happy. He's a happy Sith Lord. I don't know how well that works in Sith Academy, but here it works perfectly for him. Also, while we have a little more time, I wanted to get a little more in depth with regards to the event guide. So here is the map. You can see that pretty much things such as photo opportunities and entertainment are spread out very nicely. A lot of it's going to be in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge here in Batuu, and of course Tomorrowland, because why not? But as well as Main Street, it has quite a bit. We have things like the Lightsaber meetup, Galactic DJ party, the instructional in Fantasyland, March of the First Order, fans of the Force costume cavalcade, and of course the Cantina band is going to be playing Rivers America. We're going to try to catch everything if possible. But really, photo ops are what it's here for, because you have things like the Jawas, Ewoks, BB-8, Queen Amidala, and Phantom Menace is celebrating its 25th anniversary of when the film was released in 1999. Galaxy's Edge has a few returning characters, including C-3PO, Fennec Shen, Hera Syndulla, and the Mando with Grogu. Tomorrowland, that seems to be where the Sith guys tend to hang out, including Emperor Palpatine and his royal guards, but also Luke, Leia, and R2. And then there's also some general photo ops which have just some cool backgrounds, not necessarily a character meet and greet. Well, we're going to start off the day with a little bit of a snack. So we're going to go to the Manjula bar because we got some specialty beignets that we're going to go pick up, the Dagobah Bites. So they're ready, and then of course I know we're going to get some fritters here at the Veranda Street Cafe and a bunch of other snacks that we already pre-ordered. Well, the first thing that was ready was our Dagobah Bites. They're beignets, as you can see. They're not Mickey shaped, they're Yoda shaped. Dagobah swamp, right where he lived, and it's with a matcha green powder sugar, as well as a matching matcha green dipping sauce. I want to try it first without the dipping sauce, see how I like it. There's a certain flavor about it. I just don't know what it is. Granted, I really don't know what matcha is supposed to taste like. It's green tea, right? It's not bad. It has a little fruity essence to it. Not too bad. I enjoyed it. Without the dipping sauce, 3.5 out of 5. No big whoop. Rather have a regular beignet, but let's try it with the dipping sauce now. Interesting aftertaste. I don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, without the dipping sauce I prefer. With the dipping sauce, I did not like it. It wasn't. So we'll keep the beignets at 3.5 out of 5. Well, time to go to the Royal Street Veranda because we got to pick up some crab fritters. So here it is. We had a little bit of an audible call here at the Royal Street Veranda that cream cheese and crab fritter didn't exist today. Well, they did have it, but unfortunately it wasn't properly being made or something like that. So what they did is they substituted it with the pimento cheese fritter. They gave you one that's smaller, but instead of 2 crab claws, they ended up giving us 3, which is actually a good substitution, I think. It's not too bad. I prefer crab anyways, not a big fan of pimento. So let's give it a try. It does come with a little thing of cocktail sauce and a little lemon. Okay, Trevor, so you ended up having the pimento cheese fritter because I'm not a big fan of pimento. What'd you say?
I would say that the outside was a little crunchy. The cheese filling on the inside had a good flavor, but overall it wasn't like overpowering. So if you don't like pimento cheese, I don't know if you would necessarily like hate this.
Okay.
Unless it's the type of thing where it's just repulsive to you. But if you're just on the fence about it, you really can't. It's not super strong. 3.5 maybe.
Okay, decent enough. But I don't like the fritter, but at least I do like crab. And it's pretty cool. So they still have the shell on the top portion of the claw, but this part is been deep fried. So you can pretty much just bite it off. Absolutely love crab. 5 out of 5 just for this. I wish I could just buy these all the time. Little pomp and circumstance going on here, Rivers America, when the Cantina Band's not playing. You can see they got lights and sounds going on right now. They're playing the march music when they get the award ceremony at the end of the episode 4. Well, it's time to go pick up some food because we got a few food items at the Galactic Grill in Tomorrowland. So we've only done 2 after party events. This is our second one. But we've learned, when you get the opportunity to, get those mobile orders up, right, Trevor? That's what we really want to do because we're able to fill up this whole first hour with food orders. And then obviously we can, sometimes the standby line can be quite lengthy. But actually the pickup mobile order line is pretty lengthy too right now. It's crazy.
It's pretty busy.
Yeah,
Galactic Grill.
It's pretty busy. Definitely so far, it's early in the night, but I would have to say it's definitely busier so far than Disney Channel night was, yeah. So ended up getting our round here at the Galactic Grill. We got the Dark Nebula Salsa Verde fries and the Duel of the Sliders. Can't tell for sure what it is, but it looks like there's 2 different. That one kind of looks like a dry seasoning and that looks like a wet seasoning. So that looks pretty delicious. And we do want to compare these to the Phyrexian fries that are part of Season of the Force. Trevor already took a bite. That's why there's a whole chunk missing. Let's start off with these fried. There's too much on this one. This has like the salsa verde, the corn, lettuce. The Phyrexian fries with the chorizo, much better. This overall, 3 out of 5. I'm being probably generous there. But the Phyrexian fries, those are the ones to get for sure. The sliders now, I want to try the wet one here. This is, like I said, this one is like in some sort of like teriyaki sauce glaze. That's like a hot honey, but it's a very weak hot honey. So flavor-wise, very good. It's definitely good. Heat is very low. So overall, 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it. I'm a fan of wings, sandwiches, buffalo sandwiches, things of that nature. So this is right up my alley. And this is the dry sandwich. So it's like a Nashville hot. The spice on it is the heat. And that actually has a good kick. On a heat level out of 10, 3.5, pretty good. And it's like a 4 out of 5 for this one. I enjoy this a lot. And right behind us, at Tomorrowland, they're doing the photo op. And this right here, they had some stormtroopers, but also Darth Maul and Darth Vader are popping up. You can see them right there. So here at the Tomorrowland stage, this is where you're going to be able to see Darth Vader, stormtroopers, Darth Maul. They kind of rotate, so 2 of the main guys are always there at all times. But the meet and greet is more kind of like Oogie Boogie style, where what they'll do is that you pretty much can like be right here. You can take a photo from afar, but if you want to get a little bit closer, they usually what they do is they kind of just make you walk in front. You do the quick photos and selfies, and you're good to go.
Oh, there they go. Look, they're running. Woo! Yes!
Troops, fall in. We were informed there was a threat to the First Order in this area. We're moving out. Now. Yes, Captain. Advance.
That is pretty cool. Look at that. Phasma is a badass. She's one of my favorite characters. Love that chrome armor too.
We do not tolerate traitors, nor those who hide them. Battle starts. Attention. Patrol unit, return to base. Patrol unit, stay alert.
Well, I think the Force was with me today, because look who I ran into.
Oh my gosh, this is it. We're talking all the things we love. Star Wars, Padres, food, Disney, everything.
Can't get any better than that.
No,
right?
it doesn't get any better
How
than
about
that.
them Padres, Dodger fans? How about them?
Oh, snap!
I had to do it. I had to do it. I feel strengthened
Wait,
with
wait,
Chris
wait,
right
wait,
here.
wait. Let's talk about your helmet, man. This is amazing. This is hand painted.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's awesome. And you notice like it's got the wampa.
Wamping Wampa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. She's got
Exactly.
that, created that. Look at the vest. Look at this, dude. You're like all out. You're looking so amazing.
I try. You know, you inspire me with Anyway. While we're heading over to Main Street, because we got to do the choose your path, light versus dark side. There's a few photo ops here. This is the throne of Bo-Katan Kryze. And oh, that's a throne that's easily recognizable for most people. That of Emperor Palpatine. That would be a good photo op to take later. Well, look at this. We have another throne here. This one of the Daimyo. That of Boba Fett, formerly Jabba the Hutt. So this is a pretty cool one. I really like this one. Look at the Rancor ends right there on the seat. And walking over to Main Street to the main hub, you can already hear some of the music. Definitely has the vibe of Star Wars now. I feel like I'm kind of like in a Coruscant or the club or something. Oh, look at the lights. That is pretty cool. Wow. Oh, and if you look at the castle, you have light side, dark side, red, blue. Oh, that is way nifty.
Look at this, look at this. Look at this. Oh, you got the lead. Yes, you do. Will be
Dark side.
the dark side! Yes, the dark side has taken it away tonight.
So there was these signs with QR codes about light or dark side, and I guess, you know, up to the interval of times you vote, and then Main Street Castle lights up based upon whether you know light side or dark side one, as well as Main Street itself. And so outside that, when they're not announcing the winner, it's pretty much just a DJ dance party here at the hub. Look at Trevor just playing with his $200 glow stick. Look at that. Well, look at that little guy right there. So right here next to Big Thunder Ranch and the Rancho Zocalo, We got BB-8, baby ocho. That's my favorite little guy.
Thunder Mountain, 15 minutes.
Look at that, 15-minute wait for Big Thunder Mountain. One of the perks of these nights. And I actually know quite a few people who actually come to these after hour events, and the only reason they do it is because they know that the wait times are at their best. So it's like buying a fast pass for the whole event, and you know, they get some specialty foods and some specialty merchandise out of it as well too. And they can really care less about the characters in the show. It's all about the fast pass, or the lightning lane, essentially. A little pricey of one, but I mean, if you value it, why not? On our way to Batu, because we're going to do it for the lightsaber meetup, there's a backdrop here of greetings from Tatooine. It's like a postcard. Got Tatooine, the two suns, a bantha right there. That's a nice little photo op. The lights of Batu at night. There's a TIE Intercept, or a TIE Echelon.
It is good to see such a large showing of force tonight. Now I can't help but notice that most of you have brought your lightsabers. Yeah! On behalf of the Resistance, I want to thank you for your loyalty, for your allegiance to our cause. But most importantly, I want to thank you for showing up here tonight and making yourselves known. And standing proudly with them are Vaughn Moretti and Chewbacca.
Attention everyone, the first order is your pathetic attempt at resistance has failed. As you see, we have power. And the resistance starting with you.
Yeah, you better protect.
Well, that didn't turn out exactly how it was. It's the exact same show as in previous Star Wars nights. They got a little Rebel Resistance guy over here, right for Docky Bay 7. Chewie and Vi are up there up top. And Rey, when she came in, the microphone sound system cut off, so we really didn't get to hear much of what was going on. But of course, seeing the thousands of lightsabers right here in front of the Falcon, very beautiful sight. We made it, we made it. Gotta catch the Cantina Band. They're gonna make their way around the rivers of America, and I just heard them play now. Oh, here's the end of the line for the Ewoks, which are right in front of Hungry Bear Restaurant down over there. We'll pass by and see them a little bit later. But first, we gotta pick up our burger and Dagobah slush, or no, what is it? I forget what it was. That is the Dagobah Sunset Slush. A whole lot of variety of flavors, a glow cube. I think there's some like cherry bobas in there as well too. It's radioactive. I'm scared to drink it. And then the burger, this is called the La Mu Burger. I'm gonna put the ingredients of what it is there, but I do see some corn. There's a corn relish, avocado, Angus beef, cheese, and fries. Let's start off with the Dagobah Sunset Slush. It looks like it's from Dagobah because look at all the weirdness going on in there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's not doing it. Even if I mix it around a little bit, it's kind of, it really does taste like if you went to 7-Eleven and did a bunch of Slurpees all around and, you know, mix them all together, get all flavors. That's what it tastes like. Sometimes it's a winning combination, sometimes it's not, and unfortunately this is not. 2.5, maybe 3 out of 5. I wouldn't get it again. Now I know why it's called the Dagobah Slush, because after I mixed up all the flavors, it looks like something from the swamp right there. Next, let's try this burger. There's a whole lot going on. I see some guacamole, some corn, some cheese, some like hot sauce. I don't know what's going on here. It's very messy, so excuse me. That's very good. I like it. Burger works very well. It's kind of like a street corn-esque with the guacamole. If you've ever had Chipotle and had the corn salsa and then you add guacamole on there to like a steak bowl or a burrito, that's it in burger form. No joke. No joke. I like that in that little, what is it, chile arbol or whatever the red sauce is that's in there. Nice small kick. I like it a lot. 4.5 out of 5. I'm very impressed with this one. Let's take a closer look here of the Ewoks. They're right here underneath the sign for Hungry Bear Restaurant on the backside right before you enter into Galaxy's Edge. Look how cute he looks. We walk by heading into Galaxy's Edge. You will never ever see this ever again. A 10-minuter That's a walk-on. I don't even know if it can be considered walk-on.
It's not even possible.
Well, we weren't planning on it, but the ride closes at 11 o'clock tonight, and it is literally 11 o'clock right now. So we were going to do some other stuff, but you can't pass up a 10-minute wait on Rise of Resistance. Except Trevor, whose side are you on today? I can't tell.
Kyla.
Are you a double agent? Is this what's going on here?
Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First Order TIE fighters. Reroute! Reroute!
I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
TR-141, this vessel now belongs to the First Order. Everybody get out now.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, and those are the prisoners. Raise the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
That was a fun little trip on Rise of Resistance. You can't pass up a 10-minute opportunity. I mean, it took us longer to get to the front of the little BB-8 waiting room than anything else. Total time was about 25 minutes, but that is a pretty lengthy ride. And of course, you got the little pre-queue and then the waiting and the holding cell and whatnot. Definitely worth it. So anytime you can get that ride for like under 35, 40 minutes, take it. Don't wait, take it. And I always will be in love with Batu at night. Just look at those spires. Look at Millennium Falcon in the background. The lights, the purples, the greens, the blues. It's so gorgeous. I'm telling you, I can never ever get tired of this view. And I can never ever get tired of that view. Actually, I'm already over it. And Smuggler's Run is at a nice little 10-minute wait, so that's pretty much walk on for the most part. And over at the milk stand, this is the special drink, the blue milk with cork eggs, pineapple chunks topped with yogurt popping spheres. So you can see the blue milk, there's the cork eggs right there. So let's give it a try. It's pretty much, let's see how it tastes. I like pineapple, I like blue milk, should be a good combo. Salud. It's kind of like if you took a blue milk and took some Dole Whip and kind of mix it together. Pretty good. You just have to like pineapple. And it's really good, I enjoyed it. 4.5 out of 5. Oh, look at this. We got Hera over here and Chopper. We're just meeting with people, having a good old time. Love that little droid Chopper. One of my favorites. That is so cool, C-3PO. In the flesh, or in the brass, or in the metal, or in the water. I don't know what he's made out of, but it's still so cool to see him. Can I get a photo with you real quick? Where's your saber? C-3PO, right over there, look at that.
Daimyo.
The Daimyo, again, the Whomping Wampas are with him.
What is your interest in the Daimyo?
Well, to be honest, even though I'm a former X-Wing pilot with the Resistance, truth be told, my fortunes lay elsewhere, and I have a feeling beyond the Republic.
So
I'm
you were
hoping
looking for credits.
You could say that.
Looking for opportunity.
Opportunities when it presents itself. That'd be wonderful.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. There we go. Entrepreneurial.
You're
You know.
always looking for allies for the gotcha.
So please let the Daimyo know he has our allegiance.
That I shall do.
Thank you.
When the time is right, we will come find you.
Thank you. Oh, this is a nice photo op right there. That is pretty cool. Oh, it even has some ominous music in the background. I like that. Well, that's a little disappointing. So the little photo op that's right here next to Casey's Junior train is just this. like you're at a rebel base, but I don't see any characters. Maybe there was one later and they're just taking regular photos. Her Majesty, Queen Amidala, is me right there in the Fantasyland Theater. That is a wonderful setting for her. That makes complete sense. And it is kind of Oogie Boogie style, where they just kind of enter in and go through, and you get to interact with her very briefly and then go.
I'm hoping this is a disguise.
It's a disguise.
I see. I wear many disguises as well.
I do like the Oogie Boogie style of the meet and greets because, you know, you don't have to wait too long in lines. Back into Tomorrowland, we're gonna go see if we can find Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker. They're doing a picture over here. Maybe walk by as well too if the line's not too bad for Darth Vader and or Darth Maul and or Palpatine over at the stage. And then we gotta get a cool nifty photo. Trevor's gonna pick it out for us. I'm pretty happy about it. I think it's a good one. Ah, so that's where Emperor Palpatine is. He's just up there with 2 Praetorian guards. I always love those guards. I mean, look at those outfits, so cool. Good, the hate flows through you. Good. So we're going up into the launch bay to go see Luke and Leia, but then we saw that there's 2 other photo ops here. But there is Jabba with his hookah and Salacious Crow. That is so cool. And then just to that is, of course, his prized possession of Han Solo. Well, unfortunately, we tried to get in line, but they did tell us that by the time we get in line, Luke and Leia will not be there. So there is about as good as we're going to get, unfortunately, for the night. Well, let's at least get some consolation prizes here with Darth Maul and Vader's here with some stormtroopers. But that is a cool one with some Endor scout speeders. We are about 40-ish minutes, give or take, from 1 o'clock. So we're just gonna run over to Toontown to see if we can get that specialty patch if they still have some left over. You do get a patch for coming there if you are a Magic Key holder. And it's in Toontown, of all places, the only space we haven't gone to this whole night. And also, I believe this is where Mickey and Minnie are going to be, and they are dressed in their Star Wars garb. Yep, sure enough, right in front of Mickey's house, the entrance for the Magic Key. Please present your Magic Key pass so we can get our cool little patch. So they made us go into Mickey's house to get the patch, so I don't know if we got to do the meet and greet. We shall find out. I mean, if we get the meet and greet with Mickey, sure, why not? Well, here is the patch we ended up getting. So we just had to go through Mickey's house. It was just pretty cool, actually, you know, to always go through his house. But there is the patch. And unfortunately, I think Mickey and Minnie are done for the day taking their photos here. Chances are it's probably because I guarantee they're probably part of the big goodbye at the end, which is going to be on Main Street train station before you leave. So, because it's about 12:25. So yeah, they're probably at Main Street Station by now. And even on Main Street here, where the blue for the light side, red for the dark side. You can see the Imperial logos there. The Rebel Alliance symbol. Pretty cool. This is the final thing to do. The little farewell. Now, I will admit, I'm a little disappointed. You know, don't get me wrong. I love seeing Mickey and Minnie in an R2-D2 and BB-8 dress and outfit. That is pretty cool. But I was expecting a few more characters. Like, I don't know, Chewbacca or Stormtroopers or something more Star Wars. Just Mickey and Minnie, that's it. It's not even decorated over here. I mean, granted, they got the blue and the red there, but it's kind of a little, Oh well, look how cute they are. Quick thoughts for the night. We didn't get to do everything that was for the event guide. We missed a few things, a few notables, such as the Trading Academy, and then the cavalcade. That was one I really wish we would have saw. The costume cavalcade. You know, you get to really have a parade, which is nice. And of course, we didn't get to see all the characters. We saw most of them, but overall, you know, the Star Wars event was definitely fun. Just be prepared. You can plan as best you can, but you're not going to be able to see or do everything. Just get that right out of there. But overall, I had a great time. Trevor, a few thoughts.
Well, there's no shortage of things to do, as David was just saying. So you can fill the whole, really 8 even, whenever they start letting you eat food. You can fill 8 to 1 with really no difficulty. At no point today did I feel like I was bored at all. We had an awesome blast, and I'd come again.
Exactly. Well, that's going to do it for today's journey here at Disneyland for the Star Wars Night. I had an absolutely amazing time. Trevor? How'd you do today?
It was awesome.
It was fun.
We stayed the whole time.
We did. Had it from beginning to end. We're about to call it a night, but overall, we tried some good food, met some good characters, lots of good photos, and had a great Star Wars time. So if you did, do it be a huge favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Also follow me on social media at Big Red Journeys on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Also follow this guy on his channel. I'm going to put some information as well. But until next time, we'll see you on the next journey. Bye bye now.